Well, welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Just heard from our online contributors different views. But however, we're now joined by Olawale Oshunde. Olawale is a writer, he's an author, but his core interest lies in mentorship, youth development, and most importantly, good governance. Wale, thanks for coming on the program.
It's my pleasure. Thank you very much.
What do you think? I mean, it's just like barely 12, 13 days to the elections. What do you think? They've been going around the country, campaigning, canvassing for votes, but then Nigerians are practically worried that they have not reeled out the real issues, how they intend to run government. What do you think about the campaigns so far?
Well, the campaigns have been fine. I mean, should I say fine? Because if we look at what we used to have, particularly flowing from the elections, in 2007 and 2011 campaigns now, you see that the level of violence that we have is particularly, should I say, subtle now, as opposed to what we used to have or what we witnessed in 2007 and 2011. However, I am even more concerned about the post-election situation in this country now, because you can see that indeed the stakes are very high right now. The stakes are indeed high. And so I'm particularly concerned about the post-election situations. I see that people really want to cast their votes. But then, like you said, the preparations on the part of INEC is something that one really needs to look at, very, very seriously now. And then they said they registered over 68 million voters. And then, as at the very last time INEC released any statement, it was about 48 million PVCs issued. And so it leaves us with that question of, I mean, all the people, what about the, about 28 million voters or 24 million voters? So where are the PVCs? And then we have about 12 days to election now, if not less than that. Yeah. So those are really the concerns. And then I just believe that we should even be more bothered about the post-election situation in this country, so that we see that at the end of the day, the level of violence that some people are expecting in certain quarters, do not, have any realistic influence on Nigerians' polity.
Okay, well, let's just put that on as a topic for another day, but, facing what we're looking at right now, I mean, someone on the Hangout just said that the campaigns has been like more of a disgrace, so to speak, in his own words, to the country. Do you think candidates we have like 13 presidential candidates. Do you think they have addressed the real issues that is facing Nigeria at the moment?
I think that's a very good one, and then I should appreciate you for that very timely question. The honest truth is that I'm seeing just two presidential candidates.
Why?
Obviously, the president and General Buhari. Those are the two basic candidates that I'm seeing personally now on the field.
But INEC has registered 13.
Oh, well, but we can see active campaigns from just two people.
All right, let's just move forward. Have they addressed the issues rightly?
Well, I think it's quite unfortunate that over 16 years down the line of democracy, we have still not been able to address critical issues, especially when it affects our electioneering campaign or process in this country. I see the president's campaign tailored, around the should I say, the transformation agenda that he's been canvassing for years, and then his achievement, especially as it affects his transformation agenda. So he has been capitalizing on some things that he's been able to achieve, within the short time, or should I say within the 4 years that he's got. 6 years now. And then the opposition is trying to catch in on, the inadequacies of the, the president's campaign strategies or logistics, as the case may be.
Okay.
So, but I think they have not been able to really address the basic issues, I mean, on the part of the two of them now. Yeah. Because going forward, what Nigerians want is that manifesto that will put food on the table, that will stabilize the economy and do other very positive things, for people. But then I've not really seen much of that. Instead, after signing the pact, the pact that was signed in Abuja on non-violence and the rest and all that, we're still recording, some calling of names and what have you. But then I think we just need to wake up and step up our game in this country and then address critical and basic issues.
Talking about waking up and stepping up our game, how do you think we can do that?
It's simple. I mean, the Conservative Party in the UK, the last time, during their election, they were able to even put their plans on the table with cost. That's the truth.
Wow.
If we want to achieve this, it will cost us this. And then they move forward with that. And so realistically, you can vividly see what what they want to achieve within the time frame of their staying in power. And so that is exactly what we also need to do in Nigeria. I mean, when people are going to campaign for things, you should let us know objectively what you want to achieve and how you want to achieve those things, how much it would cost you to achieve those things. That's exactly the way it works. I mean, you cannot just say, oh, yes, I'll give you water, I'll give you this, and you do not let us know in strong terms, I mean, how much it will cost to give water, and all of those other things. So, but in Nigeria, what we just see is, oh, yes, I'll do this, I'll do that, and at the end of the day, they come back again and they still tell us they want to do the same things.
Olawale Oshunde, author, public speaker, or actually motivational speaker with a core interest in motivation and youth development, and most importantly, good governance. Let's see how that plays out. That's where we are. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, what mostly lies in all the issues we have seen is the fact that real issues are yet to be addressed. But let's see how that plays out, just like I said earlier. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, we'll look at your comments streaming through our social media platforms. That's Facebook, Twitter, as well as Google+. Please join us again.
This week's top 5 videos begins with the shocking claim by former Niger Delta militant Asari Dokubo that no one was abducted from a secondary school in Chibok, Borno State. This is the 5th most viewed video in the past week.
Statement.
No girls were adopted.
But Mr. President has confirmed that. The security operatives have confirmed that.
That's the business of Mr. President.
So where do you get the information from?
Yes. For instance, the facts do not add up.
But the facts add up for the security operatives.
Excuse me, please. Let's come. Security, they can be fooling themselves. That's a bloody business, but it's not mine. I look at the facts.
What facts?
At number 4 is the report on a busted baby-making factory in Imo State, southeast Nigeria.
I didn't know that the baby would be sold out. So on 24th of November 2013, I gave birth to a bouncing baby girl that was promised to be given 100,000 naira.
In 3rd place is the video of the tight-lipped principal of Government College Katsina during the visit of Channels Television to inquire more on the certificate of APC presidential candidate Muhammadu Buhari.
Can only grant interview if you have clearance on the miscertification.
The reduction of petrol pump price by the Minister of Petroleum seems to be exciting Nigerians as it comes in at 2nd.
That there will be a reduction in the pump price of petroleum or premium motor spirit by 10 naira. Therefore, the reduction will be from 97 naira per litre to 87 naira per litre, and this will be effective as of midnight, Sunday, the 18th of January 2015.
And at number 1 is the response the APC presidential candidate gave in the wake of the controversy surrounding his early school certificates.
I attended Provincial Secondary School, Kaduna. I graduated in 1961 with many prominent Nigerians, including General Sheikh Musa Adwa, former Chief of Staff and Supreme Headquarters, and Justice Umar Abdullahi, a former President of the Court of Appeal. We searched for the University of Cambridge WASC examination together in 1961, the year we graduated. My examination number was 8200002, and I passed the examination in the 2nd division.
Well, there you go. Thank you for those comments. Keep them coming as the program continues online via the social media addresses showing on your screen. Well, from the conversations we've had today, most Nigerians seem unhappy with the way campaigns have gone in the past weeks. But the good part is that a debate will be held with major political parties' presidential candidates participating to address the issues they haven't during the campaigns. So I won't say much, but wait till the debate comes and goes. But like I said earlier, keep your comments coming through the social media addresses showing on your screen, and also follow me on Twitter at Victor_MBIDI. That's Victor_Mbidi. Till I see you next week, I'm Victor Matthias. Goodbye.